Hey, everybody, welcome to the Carbonite Jedi, where the Force will be with you always. I was reading another article and wanted to share it with you. And the article states, let me share my screen. There it goes. It states Ahsoka star Hayden Christensen reflects on latest Star Wars return and whether he'll be back in future project. I hope he does. He was good in Ahsoka. I loved him in Ahsoka, and I loved him in Obi-Wan, man. He was fantastic. Following another successful return to the Star Wars franchise in Ahsoka earlier this year, Hayden Christensen looks back on playing the totality of Anakin and Vader and what might be next for him. Dun, dun, dun. Hope you're having a great day, by the way. All right, it says, after Star Wars, Revenge of the Sith was released in 2005. Can y'all believe that? Almost 20 years. In 2 years, it'll be 20 years. Man, that just blows my mind. 2005. Hayden Christensen only appeared in a handful of movies and struggled to shake off the massive shadow cast over his career by the time he spent as Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader. And I remember after Revenge of the Sith, a lot of people were down on him, and I think it affected him really, really, really bad. And he took less and less acting jobs. As the years went by, he started taking on fewer roles, making his comeback in 2022's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Earlier this year, Christensen took center stage as Anakin in Ahsoka, receiving widespread critical acclaim for his supporting role and plenty of love from Star Wars fans. I was one of them. The actor is thought to be gearing up for a return to acting and recently spoke with Dagobah Dispatch, where he reflected on his latest stint as an iconic character. And this is Hayden Christensen talking. I really wanted to bring to life what was on the page. What Dave wrote was just so exciting. I was getting to play versions of this character that I hadn't done before. When we meet Anakin in the world between worlds, it's me getting to play, I guess, the totality of Anakin and Darth Vader. There's just an understanding of everything that he's been through, and getting to do that when we go back to the Clone Wars flashback, that was just awesome. Now, I would totally love to see them do a more in-depth live-action Clone Wars TV series with Hayden Christensen, Ewan McGregor, bring back, the young Ahsoka. She did a fantastic job this season. Bring back Samuel Jackson, Yoda, bring them all back, before Order 66. That would be so great if they could do that and make that into a movie or a TV series. Yeah, a TV series episode, like 8 or 10, maybe even 400 episodes. Anywho, let me get back to this article. So Christensen went on to explain that what it's been like working on Star Wars without George Lucas calling the shots. The legendary filmmaker cast him as Anakin in the early 2000s and helmed both movies he appeared in, Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. And here's Hayden talking again. At first, it felt like I was cheating on him a little bit, but no, it's a different time for Star Wars now. And I think it's really exciting that we now have this period where there are other storytellers coming in and giving their take on the universe. But of course, it all goes back to the maker, and George Lucas is very much at the front of everyone's mind when we're making a decision. We want to make stuff that he would be happy with for sure. It would have been easy and understandable for the actor to turn his back on this galaxy far, far away. Instead, he's embraced the role again decades after playing Anakin, reminding everyone just how underrated his work in the prequels was. Say what you will about those movies, but arguably no actor benefited from Lucas's clunky dialogue at times. Looking to the future, Christensen sounds ready and willing to play Anakin and Darth Vader again if Lucasfilm asks him. Please, I hope they do. I would love to see him. And here's Christensen talking again. I would love to get to do more. I would love to get to continue with Star Wars. We'll see. I don't know what the future holds. If such an opportunity presents itself, I'll be there with a big smile on my face. If it doesn't, I feel really grateful for getting to come back and do the work I did, both in Obi-Wan and Ahsoka. And I'm grateful that he did do it. You know, he could have been really bitter and not come back at all. We're sure Anakin will continue to appear as a Force ghost in Ahsoka moving forward. And beyond that, Lucasfilms would be nuts not to release a Darth Vader movie or limited series, like I just said. Like Christensen, though, we'll have to wait and see what happens. So here's my thought, and I'm getting all excited thinking about this. I didn't even think about it doing a Darth Vader movie, but that would be fantastic also. They could do a second season of Obi-Wan where Darth Vader's chasing him around, but they don't ever interact, sort of like Anakin and General Grievous did. They didn't meet until the end of they didn't meet at all. It was in the Clone Wars series. It was always Obi-Wan that was fighting General Grievous. So Anakin and General Grievous didn't meet until Revenge of the Sith. So that was really neat. And Dave Filoni kind of like took that and set it up that way in the animated series. So bring in Ahsoka, the young Ahsoka, and like I said, do some Clone War live action shots, because I mean the ones they did in Ahsoka were so fantastic. I mean, everybody I know lost their mind when Rex showed up and young Ahsoka was talking to him, and Anakin was dressed up in his his armor during the Clone Wars, and they could even do the Darth Vader series. Like I said, I'm just really geeking out right now. I would love it. Hopefully don't take it and trash it or try to make it and throw a grenade in it. Gotta calm down. All right, so tell me what you think about this. Are you excited about seeing maybe more possible Hayden Christensen in Star Wars series and in season 2 of Ahsoka as maybe a Force ghost, or maybe recordings that Ahsoka had? I am. I'm definitely am. It'd be cool if they brought in, Luke Skywalker and he was able to talk to his dad as a Force ghost. That'd be super cool on Ahsoka. But yeah, let me know what you think of Hayden coming back. I'll keep you up to date what I see on the articles. Well, that's it for this video, but come back for more sci-fi and Star Wars content, more live streams, movie watches, and Black Series unboxings. I got it right this time. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and may the Force be with you always.